All right, ladies and gentlemen, basketball fanatics, get ready because we're about to dive into the AAU 12 and under national championship. And let me tell you something, the talent on display here is absolutely off the charts. We're talking about the future of the NBA, the WNBA, the Olympics, you name it. These young athletes are hungry, they're skilled, and they're ready to leave it all on the court. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down the top 5 teams to watch in this tournament. We're talking explosive offenses, stifling defenses, and enough highlight reel plays to make your head spin. So buckle up, folks, because this is going to be good. First up, we're heading out west to the desert where the Phoenix Firebirds are bringing the heat. This team is all about speed, aggression, and putting constant pressure on their opponents. They run the floor like a track meet, and their offense is designed to leave defenses in the dust. And the engine that drives this high-octane machine, none other than Isaiah the Flash Jones. Now, I'm not one for hyperbole, but this kid is the real deal. He's got handles, he's got vision, and his speed, forget about it.
We run the floor hard. Isaiah sets the tone. His speed and vision open everything up for us.
And, you know, I had to get the man himself, Isaiah the Flash Jones, to tell me what's on his mind going into this tournament. I just love the game. I want to go full speed every play, give my team energy, and inspire other kids to play with heart. This kid gets it. He understands that basketball is about more than just talent. It's about passion, it's about heart, and it's about inspiring others. The Firebirds are more than just a one-man show. They've got a supporting cast that can flat-out play. Shooters, slashers, defenders, you name it, they got it. With their relentless pace, their sharp execution, and their ability to score in bunches, the Phoenix Firebirds are a team that nobody wants to see in their bracket. Don't be surprised if they set this tournament on fire. Next up, we're heading down south to Miami, where the Heatwaves are ready to take the AAU world by storm. This team is a force to be reckoned with on both ends of the floor. They play stifling defense, they move the ball with precision on offense, and they're led by not one but 2 rising stars. We're talking about Kevin the Tank Thomas, a dominant force in the paint, and Maya the Maestro Ramirez, a point guard with handles smoother than a fresh jar of Skippy.
We thrive on disruption. Defense feeds our offense. Maya and Kevin, they trust each other, and the whole team feeds off that chemistry.
And Maya the Maestro Ramirez is ready to showcase her skills on the national stage.
I love setting up my teammates. When the whole team is clicking, that's when we're dangerous. My dream? Keep growing, make it to college ball.
This young lady is going places. She's got the talent, she's got the vision, and she's got the work ethic to achieve all of her goals. But the Miami Heatwaves are more than just individual talent. They play together, they play hard, and they play with a chip on their shoulder. They're a team built on trust, teamwork, and tenacity, and they're hungry to prove that they belong among the elite teams in the country. Don't underestimate the heart of a champion, folks. This Miami Heatwaves team is the real deal.
Now we're headed down south to Dallas, Texas, where everything's bigger. And let me tell you something, the game of basketball is no exception. These Dallas Mavericks, they ain't just messing around, folks, they got depth. We're talking about a team that can go 10 deep without breaking a sweat. That's right, 10 deep. Coach Williams, he's got options coming off that bench like a conveyor belt of talent. Fresh legs, relentless energy, and they will run you ragged, my friend, run you ragged.
And leading this charge, we got a young lady, Sarah the Scorcher Williams, and let me tell you, this girl can flat out ball. She's putting up numbers, she's got that killer instinct, that Mamba mentality, and she's hungry, folks, hungry. This Dallas team, they might be flying under the radar right now, but don't sleep on them. They got the pieces, they got the coaching, and with Sarah Williams leading the way, they could shock some people. Don't say I didn't warn you. Let's talk about Sarah Williams for a second, because this young lady, she's something special. We've seen her game, and let me tell you, she's got that it factor. She's got handles, she can shoot the lights out, and she ain't afraid to take it to the basket, even with contact. This girl is fearless, and that's what makes her so dangerous. But it's not just her talent, folks, it's her work ethic. This girl, she's in the gym day in and day out, putting in that work, honing her craft. She's hungry to prove herself, and that's what separates the good from the great. And let's be clear, Sarah Williams, she's got the potential to be great. She's a leader on this Dallas team, and with her at the helm, they're a force to be reckoned with. Now some folks out there, they might be sleeping on the Dallas Mavericks. They see a young team, a deep bench, and they think, oh, they're just happy to be here. Let me tell you something, that's a mistake. This Dallas team, they ain't afraid of nobody. They're coming into this tournament with a chip on their shoulder, ready to prove the doubters wrong. Coach Williams, he's got these kids playing hard, playing smart, and playing together. They're buying into the system, and it's showing on the court. They're disciplined, they're fundamentally sound, and they're hungry for victory. Don't be surprised if this Dallas team makes a deep run in this tournament. They got the talent, they got the heart, and they just might have what it takes to shock the world.
Now, let's talk about the New York Knights. They come into this tournament with a chip on their shoulder, playing with a level of discipline and structure you don't see every day. These kids are fundamentally sound, playing a brand of basketball that emphasizes teamwork and execution. They're not flashy, but they get the job done. They understand their roles, they know their strengths, and they play within themselves. This is a team, folks, that's greater than the sum of its parts. And you can't talk about the Knights without mentioning their dynamic duo. Emily, the General Garcia, and Jacob the Sniper Rodriguez. Garcia, she's the floor general, the conductor of the offense. Sees the game 2 steps ahead, always making the right play, finding her teammates in the right spots. Then there's Rodriguez, lights out shooter. You give him an inch of space and it's going up. This kid can flat out fill it up.
Emily Garcia, she's the real deal. This young lady has a basketball IQ that's off the charts. Poised, confident, and always in control. She's the engine that makes this team go. And when she needs a bucket, she knows exactly where to find Jacob Rodriguez. This kid's got ice in his veins. Doesn't matter if it's a big shot or a regular season game, he's got that killer instinct. But let's be clear, this isn't a two-person show. The New York Knights have a solid supporting cast, a group of players who buy into the system and understand their roles. They play hard, they play smart, and they play together. That's why I'm telling you folks, don't sleep on the New York Knights. They might not be the biggest or the fastest team in the tournament, but they've got the heart of a champion. In a tournament like this, anything can happen. You've got teams with raw talent, teams with flashy players, but the New York Knights, they've got something special. They've got that grit, that determination, that will to win. They're not afraid of the big moment. They're not intimidated by the competition. They're coming into this tournament with a chip on their shoulder, ready to prove they belong with the best of the best. Mark my words, folks, the New York Knights are a team to watch. They've got the coaching, they've got the talent, and they've got the heart. Don't be surprised if they make a deep run in this tournament. Now we're talking about the Los Angeles Lakers, a storied franchise with a winning tradition, and let me tell you something. These young men are ready to uphold that legacy. They come into this tournament battle-tested, fundamentally sound, and hungry for victory. This Lakers team is all about balance. They've got a little bit of everything: size, speed, shooting, and defense. They don't rely on one superstar, they rely on each other, playing a team-oriented brand of basketball that's a thing of beauty. And leading the charge for the Lakers is none other than Michael the Maestro Johnson. This young man is the real deal, a true point guard who can do it all. He can score, he can pass, he can defend, and he makes everyone around him better. But let's be clear, this isn't a one-man show. The Los Angeles Lakers are deep, they're talented, and they're hungry. Michael the Maestro Johnson is the straw that stirs the drink for this Lakers team. He's got that rare combination of skill, athleticism, and basketball IQ that you just can't teach. He's got that killer instinct, that desire to take over the game when his team needs him most. But what makes him special is his willingness to make the right play, whether it's finding an open teammate or taking the big shot himself. He's a coach's dream, a leader on and off the court, and a true student of the game. He's got all the tools to be a star at the next level. Now the Lakers, they ain't just about Michael Johnson. They got a supporting cast that's ready to step up and contribute. They got shooters, they got slashers, they got defenders, they got it all. This is a team that's been through the fire, they've faced adversity, and they've come out stronger on the other side. They understand what it takes to win, and they're not afraid of the big moment. They're coming into this tournament with a chip on their shoulder, ready to prove they belong among the elite. They're going to be a tough out for anybody they face. We've seen the talent, we've witnessed the heart, and we've felt the intensity. These young athletes are the future of the game, and they're ready to leave their mark on this tournament. Who will rise to the occasion? Who will crumble under pressure? Who will etch their name in the history books? The AAU 12 and under tournament is about to tip off, and we're all in for a wild ride.